Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo June 21, 2022. You could decide to befriend a stranger. Maybe you will meet a new neighbor. This person might not know many people in your town. You might want to share some community news with them. Introduce them to other neighbors. Give them tips about what it is like living in your area. You'll feel good if you can do and say things that will make this new neighbor more comfortable. Social invitations or opportunities to participate in group activities should continue to come your way for a few weeks. Your phone could also ring off the hook. Relations with others should be warm, friendly, and congenial, so any sort of get-together you schedule or attend today is likely to go well and be informative. In the evening, plan a romantic encounter with the man in your life. The current astral energy indicates that you could receive some positive feedback. You've been working hard lately, so praise is certainly deserved. Don't be afraid to ask for what you really want. As others are receptive to your ideas, consider making some suggestions about how to improve things on the job. Your mind will be clear and sharp, and it will show. If you are the head of a company or the captain of a team, you will be inspired to organize a meeting or group activity. Today's aspects favor interactions among people, and the personal stakes are higher than they seem. If you don't want to be tossed about right and left today, you will have to stand up for yourself and set down some rules of your own. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. If you're feeling lonely and want someone to get closer to, now is the time to try something bold. Check out the apps if you haven't yet, ask out the office hottie, or try something even nuttier. What you want seems to be magically in tune with the people you meet and socialize with. You feel a strong sense of identity and flirt with whoever you meet or find appealing. Others are content to listen to what you have to say and you benefit equally from their response, enjoying connections you make. Today you could be eager to take control of an important project. The energy of the day could heighten your energy and enthusiasm. Just don't be too aggressive as you push your ideas on others. You might not realize that you are coming on a bit strong. Make sure that you listen to other people's suggestions. Try to include others in your projects as well. Keep in mind that if you exclude them, they might not offer their support. Welcome to the ambitious and energetic essence of a day. At a time like this, you may want to start a new family tradition or revive an old, almost forgotten one from your childhood. It is the type of day where you can easily gain a sense of rejuvenation by being around family and friends, if possible. Do not be afraid to put other activities aside in order to spend more time with those you love and care about. That is part of what this essence is all about. Dark dreams haunting your sleep tonight could cause you to awaken in the morning thinking you know where the myth of vampires came from. Well, maybe that's the case, but the dreams probably represent nothing more than your unconscious mind releasing the darkest of worries, fears, and frustrations that you've been going through over the past week. A close study of what the symbols mean to you could be enlightening. Write them down. For Venus, her transit across the lunar nodes has been even more telling than the moon's transit through your relationship sector last weekend. Especially when it comes to her mission to update your relationship desires and expectations before leaving Taurus next week. With your romantic expectations already banked, it was Venus transit across the lunar nodes and their view of your personal and relationship needs that leaves you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. At the same time that Venus is completing her transit across the lunar nodes, the planet of love is also separating from a friendly aspect to the moon. Just as you are getting a bird's eye view of the ongoing balancing act between your personal and relationship needs, the moon gives you confidence in the journey ahead. Knowing what you want from your relationships and what they need from you is just a starting point. Our eyes in the sky. Because the moon is in a cardinal sign, we'll want to jump out of bed and get on with the day. However, That doesn't mean we should take on the world all at once. As you know, slow and steady wins the race, not the other way around. You could feel an undercurrent of excitement, a sense of something hanging in the air. Also, this aspect could very well present immediate and spontaneous opportunities and experiences. You might be attracted to unusual types of people due to Jupiter's connection with the moon. If anyone strikes your fancy romantically, you won't be shy about asking them out on a date. With the help of quick-thinking Mercury, you'll know just what to say and how to say it to get the outcome you desire. You're also likely to bite off a bit more than you can chew today, so try to watch how many plans you make. The Moon-Jupiter square can make us feel more courageous than usual and unafraid to take the lead. If you mustered up the courage to ask someone out earlier today and made plans for later today, you've done yourself a great service. Even if you're a shy person, you'll find yourself opening up during this time, perhaps even about a secret passionate desire, with a charisma that might surprise even you. Over the next 2 days, we are content to put our heads down and make steady, deliberate progress towards our goals. On an emotional level, a fixation with optical victory can have us behaving somewhat serious and sober. We might come off as cold to others, however, it is not that we are unfeeling now. We simply understand the work required to achieve our ambitions and are undaunted by distractions. Remember that there are ways to plod conscientiously toward success without making life into one endless chore. Shortly following this, the Moon squares off with Jupiter in Aries, making us prone to excess. Today, we are interested in forming the social connections that will enable us to accomplish our desired agenda. It can be a time of glad-handing and talking up our leadership qualities so others might invest in us. Because we've realistically communicated our capabilities, it is unlikely that we'll have to deal with the backlash of overselling ourselves. What we may have to negotiate is others' perception that our enterprise or vision is farther along than it is. Receiving improper support that is too disproportionate for us to take advantage of immediately, can create issues down the line. It is better to be very direct about where we are in our process of building a legacy so that it can be properly facilitated. Otherwise, we might end up with more resources than we can actually put to use.